Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good morning. Good morning, colleagues from wherever you are. I'm not officially welcoming you. You guys have been in session for quite a while, but we thought we should join. I'm the head of the unit, and I want to congratulate you for being able to use the platform and join and be able to interact with each other. It would have been preferred that we have this thing face-to-face. That's what we had planned to do, but unfortunately the pandemic had other plans for us. So we will have a session of this nature face-to-face, I think beginning of the year next year, but I think it is useful for us to make contact with each other, start relationships with each other, and when it's time for us to meet again, we will certainly meet. The CEO will also be joining us just to provide his word of support. And I congratulate you for having made time and effort to link up. So I wish you the best of business discussions, and I'm hoping that these trade links will establish going forward in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Shenlana.
Hi, Mr. Shaman, CEO is here. Can you please unmute himself and maybe say a few words?
Do you want me to call him?
He is here, yes, but he is on
Okay.
mute.
Good afternoon, everyone.
There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay, thanks very much. Well, I've just joined you, so I am trying to observe what is happening. But I think in support of this session, I would like to say that, you know, I think we should be continuing with plans like this during this period of the pandemic and lockdown, so that as things get lifted, then we are able now to proceed with more effective activities following all these plans that we are doing at the moment. So I really appreciate to have joined you. I just wanted to observe as to what is happening. I may not be with you for quite a long time, but I do appreciate to see activities of these sessions of this nature, and I would like to encourage them to proceed, so that, as I say, as we lift, as the situation gets lifted, then we're able to move towards certain implementations and some visits in some of the areas. So I am not sure where are we connecting from, besides the ECDC team. As I say, I joined you as you are proceeding already. Thanks very much.
Thank you, CEO. Thank you so much for joining us. That was Mr. Bulani, the CEO of ECDC. We can proceed, Andrew.
Okay, thank you, Linda. Thank you, CEO and Mr. Shenlana. Thank you for joining the session. We've got like 3 companies to introduce from the Eastern Cape, and then we will hand over to the other African delegates to do their introductions. Do we have Yolanda Magaluza from Yola in the session? Okay, seemingly we do not have them, but what they do, they manufacture beauty products like your full makeup kits and skincare range, as well as they manufacture lipsticks. All your beauty products, they manufacture them based in the Eastern Cape. We will post their contact details to those. We'll post their contact details to the participants in the group. Then Linda will share their video. Thank you, Linda, for the video. We've got a company by the name of Lisa's Box. Lisa's Box. Do we have Lisa's Box representative on the session? Okay. Seemingly we don't. What the company does, they manufacture antique and vintage articles, clothing, and a unique range of art collections.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
We're doing well, and you?
That's great. Here I'm okay, no problem. Let me introduce myself to you. I'm from Guinea Conakry in West Africa. I'm Vice President of the Chamber of Commerce, the region of Conakry. And I'm observing you guys just to know how to interconnect our little companies with you guys or with another companies in other places, so that their B2B can be very, very useful to them and expand the business between them. So I've been here, I'm hearing, been observing what you are saying, and it's quite something that we have to appreciate, because this must be gone, this will be follow in the future for people to do business in this family that is putting everybody into the house. Nobody's going out, but business must go on for us for our companies to survive. If business is not going on, the companies cannot survive, and there will be deployment, there will be different issues for us to avoid all this. So this is what I'm here. I'm on this line today to listen to what is going on, and know maybe some potential partners for my citizens in my country here. So I really enjoy my partnership, my taking part in this forum. So I thank you guys. I'm listening, and if there's anything, if there's any questions for me, and I'm ready to reply. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, and then we've just got one last company from the Eastern Cape, which is SYLG Creations. Do we have a representative from SYLG Creations?
We will share their video and see if they're not coming in. Just pick a quick video and then we move
to Ghana.
To Ghana, yes.
Yes, okay.
Linda, sorry, it's Konate here. Can I come in? Linda?
Hi, Konate.
Yeah, sorry, I want after this video, if you just could allow me, if Bruce just can allow me, because I have another meeting. I'm already late. I just wonder if at this one he can allow me just for 10 or 15 minutes before leaving.
Okay.
Because I know Bruce will come in according to the program. Bruce will from Ghana will come in. If he can just allow me to come in first, because I have another meeting at the embassy. I'm already late.
Totally fine by me. Please go ahead.
Okay. Now after the video. Hello.
Hello.
I was just saying after the video for the other company, I will come in.
Yes,
Yes.
It's done, Konate. I will introduce.
Oh, it's done. Okay.
Yes, it's done.
Yes. Okay.
Now I need to introduce you so that everybody knows where you're from and what is your part of the program.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Linda. Thank you for the companies that took the time to introduce themselves. Now we'll be moving on to the companies from the rest of Africa, from the other African countries. We've got Mr. Konati Musa. May you please introduce? He's from Guinea. I'm working at the SA Embassy in Guinea. Mr. Konati, over to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Congratulations for the work done. It's a great pleasure always for us to be part of those this kind of activities and platform. Just first, I'm Mr. Konati, indeed. I'm Mr. Konati Musa from the South African Embassy. You know, we've been promoting SA investment to the Republic of Guinea more than 10 or 15 years now. We've been engaged, you know, kind of activity where we promote SA investment into the Republic of Guinea, and where also we try to provide, you know, information, so business opportunity to South African companies, and that help them to be established in the country and West Africa. So it's a great pleasure for me to be in this platform again. Yesterday, Mr. Bonnet and George, I think during their intervention, you know, touched a very good point where they talk about the stereotype. You know, you ask yourself why South Africa companies are not really present in West Africa. Mr. George was talking about yesterday when he came to Guinea, he saw Japanese companies, Indian companies doing infrastructural work, while the expertise lies in South Africa. So there's a stereotype. I think there's also a way of exploring, you know, opportunities. Guinea is still a virgin country. There are lots of opportunities. I can assure you that we receive so many South African companies in this country. And we had meetings with various state authorities, with business people, and they were giving blank check. But because of this fact of stereotype, thing didn't work. So I just wanted to come on that point. For today's meetings, I follow with great attention Mr. Oyama, who is in petroleum business. I can tell him that their petroleum business, there's opportunities here in Guinea for his company. I do remember, I think 2 or 3 months ago, the states or governments wanted to move the national petroleum storage center to inland, because now it's in the city center from next to the airport. So they were looking for partners, international partners, to come and do feasibility studies and make a bid and proposal how to remove this, this petroleum storage center in the city center inland. And the DG came to our embassy, and they were focusing on South African company to do this thing. But we in Guinea here, we rely on South African expertise. This company, I think, if we get in touch with Guinea, I think he can get business into the country as well. I also follow Mr. Modi, the mechanical, electric engineers in industries. Our country now is developing, is getting into the industrialization, and there are a lot of hydro dams that are now built, and there's a huge need of those expertise in terms of mechanics and electrics for those companies. So if they make a good policy to export their business, to export their expertise, I think they can get also opportunities in Guinea. I also follow Mr. Jimmy Joubert in agro-processing, aquaculture. You know, there are huge opportunities here in aquaculture. For instance, in fish farming, what the government is doing is to work with the UNDP for community development program. But the private sector to develop this aquaculture business is not yet developed. So the facility I saw with him in South Africa, I think even if he just tried to bring one part of those facilities here in Guinea, there's huge opportunity for them to be able to get business here. I even know that right now, by the time I'm talking, there are a state-owned factory for seafood processing. The state is looking for credible, trustworthy partners to take over that seafood industry, which is on an island. So boats don't need to go, I mean, far. It's just on an island. The factory is there. So there are opportunities as well in that sector. Lastly, the fashion business is getting bigger here. So I saw so many women, in those fashion business. It's getting bigger in Guinea. So if they try to get in touch, with Guinean women, also I think they can sell their product, they can exchange their expertise sector and get lots of businesses done. So what I wanted to say, I hope that I was not long enough. But lastly, I will require ask Miss Linda to if she can just make a chat, a chatbot where we have the list of those companies, because the list we received yesterday, the profile, I saw so many companies now which were not in that list. If we can have, a chat where we have the name of the company, the contact, the email address, and the business sector and the website, and then this list, if we get it at the embassy, we can also talk to some of our Guinean business people who often come to require, to look for partners. So we can also, popularize, those lists and share the list with Guinean business people who want to do business in South Africa as well, in Guinea, who are looking for business partners. So this is what I wanted to say. Thank you very much for this, and it's all. I still remain available. And I think there's Linda. You will remember that Mr. Jabate is with us, Mamadi Jabate. I was supposed to go with them at the symposium in South Africa in March, because I was accompanying the delegation. But he was the one who was supposed to talk on behalf of the Guinean delegates. So he's here. I think if he has something to add about Guinea, working in Guinea in businesses. After he also maybe he will also add. Mr. Konde also, I saw him from the APIP, is also here, and I will want to use this opportunity to wish him happy birthday.
Okay, all right.
Today on Facebook. Today is his birthday, Oscar.
All right.
Everybody will see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
That's from my side. Yes.
Now, thank you very much, Mr. Palau, to talk. Let me just put what Mr. Konate had just said. As I told you before, I'm a Vice President of Chamber of Commerce. My name is Sherif Aliou, A-L-I-O-U, and Sherif is C-H-E-R-I-F. Okay. Guinea is a virgin country. Excuse me, a word of virgin. This is how I have to qualify my country, because we need every sector in Guinea. We have the priority of everything right now in Guinea. Are you hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay then. We have so many priorities in every sector. Even the sanitation, we don't have a company that is producing in Guinea here, and you have a qualification of it in South Africa. Like ties, sanitation, everything that concerns building, we don't have it here. We always import from other countries. As Mr. Konate just told you, Guinea is lack of companies from South Africa. If South Africa can do some, South Africa investors can take a look in Guinea, is very, very important for them. It will be a fruitful, let me say, business for them, because Guinea is in need of everything. We import everything, I'm telling you, starting from food stuff, biscuits. This is a common thing like that. We don't have company here that to produce it right now in Guinea. So if there is any company that is interested in coming in Guinea, we will do our ability to facilitate the person to come and install. I think Mr. Konate, I don't want to prolong the talk because Mr. Konate has given you some advice, like mining, road building, hotel building, and other expertise. We have lack of everything. Even Chinese companies and other people are here. but I don't see South Africa. And again, South Africa was Guinea was was a country that been in link with South Africa since the earlier time before the independence. So I don't see why South Africa is getting late to come in Guinea and invest. So I'm encouraging you guys to, if there is any company that willing to come in Guinea, let them come and visit and get in contact with the Chamber of Commerce. The embassy is also here. I've been to the embassy there and then talk or get a meeting with the embassy, with the staff, everything. So you are free to come in Guinea. This is what I wanted, because you have so many people that want to talk, and I'm still listening. That I want to be with you guys and understand how things are going. Thank you, man. God bless you guys.
Thank you so much, sir. We have Mr. Conde also from Guinea, APIP, which is the Investment and Trade Agency for Guinea. Mr. Conde, I don't know if you would want to say a few words. Mr. Conde?
Hello?
Hi. You can introduce yourself and then just say a few words.
Okay, thank you. So as you said, my name is Ousmane Conde. I'm the deputy manager of the Investment Promotion Agency here in Guinea-Conakry. And as Mr. Konate and Mr. Sherif was saying, today Guinea is more or less trying to attract more investors in our country. And we need investors in all those sectors today, especially in mining, agriculture, and so on. As they said today, we have a lot of opportunities in this country, and things are getting better since 2010, and things are not the same. People are trusting us, and they are coming every day. Unfortunately, because of the COVID-19, things are getting slowly, but we hope that after this pandemic situation, things will start getting better. And Guinea, as I told you earlier on, we have so many opportunities, and the investment code is here today to assist all the investors and provide the incentives, and then also the government is keen to assist, provide all the right information for you guys to feel comfortable and trust Guinea, come and invest. And also apart from that, today we are trying to promote in Guinea here 5 sectors, okay, which is industry, agriculture, mining, ITC, and then infrastructure. And guys, after this pandemic situation, to have a physical B2B session, I think we to allow you or our team to look more at the opportunities and to touch in reality what we have here in Guinea. I think Mr. Konate touched all the various sectors as we are working with the South African Embassy here in Guinea. We share more information together, and they knows even more about our agency. And for me to not be so long, we are expecting you guys very soon in Guinea to explore all the opportunities we have here. So that's the few words I can add on just what Mr. Konate and Mr. Sherif just said. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Conde. We will share the presentation they did yesterday on the event website, and we will email all the participants later today so that you can view it at your own time. And
great.
Yes, thank you so much. Over to you, Ash.
Hi, Linda.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, Mamadi.
Yeah, I'm Mamadi Diabate from Guinea. I'm the managing director of Nexus. My company is specialized in agriculture. We are in infrastructure and logistics. And we want to partner with South African companies to see how we can work together. And after the presentations of the companies, we identified 3 companies. I already requested the contact details on the chat. And I will also share my contact details. So any company in agriculture or logistics, transportation, etc., can get in touch with us. And we are available. We are supposed to be in Eastern Cape in March, but because of the pandemics, we couldn't make it. But we are available to partner with any company, and we'll get in touch with you so that we can develop business together and work with you guys. As they already said, we have opportunities here, and we, as business people, we are open, and we want to partner with any company to develop the different sectors we involve in. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mamadi.
Thank you.
Do you have more companies from Guinea before we move on to Ghana? Okay. All right. Thank you. Coming up, we will have Mr. Bruce from the Ghana South Africa Business Chamber that is based in Ghana in Accra. Bruce, can you please come over?
Hi, and good afternoon to everyone. So today I'm wearing the hats of many organizations and companies, so I'll just do it quickly so we don't waste time. First, yesterday there was a great session, and then I have a video on Ghana in general to share with you guys. So please permit me to share my screen. Okay. So I represent the Ghana South Africa Business Chamber. I look after corporate relations. So basically, let me just show you how the chamber works. Right from this banner, you can see all the companies that are under my membership. You can see 90% of them are South African companies. So for the South Africans, one of the quickest tricks is that once you decide to come into Ghana, you already first try to trade amongst your sister companies here before you start hitting the Ghanaian companies. Okay, so basically the GSABC is 2 countries, 1 network. We try to create one network between the 2 countries. It's a non-profit organization whose primary objective is to facilitate the building of and nurturing of mutually beneficial relationships between Ghana and South African businesses. On our board, we have the South African High Commission. So we work hand in hand with the South African High Commission and then the GIPC. So this is a snapshot from our website. You can see one of the biggest projects that the High Commission in Ghana takes on is registration of South Africans abroad. And since we have the database and the connections to all the businesses who employ South Africans, we use our website as a tool to register all the South African citizens in Accra. Usually at the beginning of the year, every year, what we try to do is a power breakfast series where we invite key stakeholders to advise the businesses, to give them like an economic outlook, what they should expect within the year. So here are some pictures of some of the breakfast meetings we've had, and you can see important people like ministers and then chief executive officers of various Ghanaian agencies. We've also had a number of trade missions. So in 2017, we did the first one, which was Johannesburg, Durban, and Cape Town all in 1 week. And you can see this was the delegation from Ghana that visited all the 3 provinces in 1 week. So the structure for trade missions is we have a Ghana South Africa seminar, then we have a business-to-business sessions, then we have site visits. So this is what we did in 2017. In 2018, we did in Mpumalanga and Gauteng, where we visited interesting sites and projects in Mpumalanga. We also attended the CITES Expo in Johannesburg, and you can see photos of the members of the delegation. In 2019, we did the Eastern Cape and Gauteng, and for Eastern Cape, we were fortunate to do East London and then Port Elizabeth at the same time. This was the delegation from Ghana. So trade missions is something that we take very seriously because most of the businesses that come into Ghana usually come through trade missions. Locally in Ghana, one of the things that we've tried to do and we've done so well are networking cocktails. We found out that it's a very relaxed environment for business leaders to actually strike deals. And so within the South African companies, we organize it's actually like the biggest networking cocktail in Ghana. From the pictures, you can see how it goes. I just have this short video to play for you just to show you how okay. So that was the video on the last cocktail. Let me show you a video on Ghana in general.
Expanded port infrastructure. Tema Port is one of the largest in Africa, with a capacity to handle 3.5 million TEUs. The expansion in the economy is largely due to oil and gas development. Other sustainable sources of power, like solar, wind, and thermal, will significantly increase the country's energy resources. We invite you to share in Ghana's optimism, be part of the incredible opportunities we offer, and be open to the idea to grow in Ghana and grow with Ghana.
So thank you. That's it. I have some Ghanaian companies here that I'll just quickly call to go ahead with their presentation. I'll call Etonam from Uzuri. Etonam, please go ahead.
Hi, thank you, Bruce. Good morning, everybody. My name is Etonam Gabra from Uzuri. So, if you don't mind, I would like to share our brochure with you people.
You can go ahead, Etonam. You can share.
Okay, so Uzuri is into natural skincare products. We are here in Ghana and South Africa as well. So in South Africa, we are in Bedfordview. And in Ghana, we do manufacturing of unrefined shea butter. And we also do bulk export of shea butter as well. Sorry for that. We do bulk export of shea butter from Ghana and also the branded product as well. So we do supply the cosmetic companies with their brands. And also we do have our brands as well that we do sell to the retailers. I think I'm having a challenge sharing the okay. Please, can you see?
Yes, we can see it. Thank you.
Okay, so this is our branded black soap. Where is it? The worst. Okay, so I will start with our package shea butter. That's how it looks like and the benefits. So I won't like to go deep into the benefits. I will share the brochure on the WhatsApp page so that everybody can read. And this is the black soap. We have it in gel form and we have it in paste and bar as well. And this is our virgin coconut oil, but we call ours natural coconut oil. It's 100% virgin. We've not added any chemicals to it. So it's good for the whole family, for kids and adults. Everybody can use it. We also have our natural castor oil for hair and skin maintenance. We have neem oil as well for the skin and hair, and it also serves as natural antiseptic too as well, which is good for the whole family. Yeah, so that is it about our product. And the bulk as products, we do the shea butter only in bulk. So it's packaged in boxes. It comes in 1 kg and a box of 25 kgs. And we do supply it to people outside Ghana. We have customers in South Africa, in the US, Kenya, and Cote d'Ivoire who buys our shea butter for their own brands. So we are ready to do business with our brothers and sisters all over Africa. And we are also welcoming all their businesses here in Ghana for our mutual benefit. Thank you.
Thank you, Asuna. Bruce, can you come in?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right.
Yes,
Are you done?
Yes, I think we can move on to Benjamin.
Yeah, thank you very much, Bruce. Hello, everybody. My name is Benjamin. I'm a commodity trader at TraderX Limited. Basically, TraderX is a registered broker on the Ghana Commodity Exchange. And we are looking for buyers in maize, soybean, sorghum, and sesame seeds. So if anybody would like to connect, if we can find partners who would like to connect with that regard, we can represent them here on the exchange and then supply them in bulk. Thank you very much.
Okay, so thank you, Benjamin. Is Joshua around?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Joshua, please go ahead.
Okay, I'm Joshua Kobla Ajapa, and I represent MNG Logistics and Supply Chain Company Limited. MNG Logistics and Supply Chain Company Limited is into logistics and supply chain, that is import, export, freight forwarding, warehousing, consolidation, distribution, and anything supply chain and logistics. And we are also a member of the Ghana Chamber of Commerce, the National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Association of Ghana Industry, Ghana India Trade Advisory, and we also have the same company incorporated in Rwanda and Singapore. So basically what we do is logistics and supply chain, as I mentioned earlier, import, export, warehousing, distribution, consolidation, and anything supply chain management. So that is all I have for now.
Okay, thank you, Joshua. Just for the very last bit from Ghana, I have a client who has this product. If you can all see the screen, it's got to do with women's health, and it's got to do with like a vaginal wash, kind of. They're looking to find a distributor or partner in South Africa, and as you can see, it's not just like the other regular ones. It's an essential way of washing your vaginal area when inserted. So ideally, these are pictures of the product. If anybody is looking to go into this, they can feel free and contact me. I'll share the websites on the group chats. So I think that's all from Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bruce. Okay, we've got Botswana as our last coming last but not least. We've got Botswana, Mr. Temo Ndapu. Are you here, Mr. Temo Ndapu from Botswana at BITC?
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you. Please take over.
Yes, I think since we are left with some little time, I'll dedicate most of the time to our companies here from Botswana to introduce their products. Already I see some few companies here, Gravitas Venture, City Needs. If we could start with you, Tsaone, maybe to introduce your company, and then get to you, Trevor, to carry on with the introduction. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hello?
We can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. My connection hasn't been good this morning. My name is Tsaone, and I'm from a company called Gravitas Venture. We haven't prepared a presentation for today, so I'll just give a snapshot of what we are about. We are based in Gaborone, Botswana, and our focus is mainly in 3 areas. We deal with soft furnishing. Soft furnishing is broad. It includes curtains, blinds. It also includes, hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, hello?
Yes, we can hear you, Kwan.
Yes, we are in the curtain, blinds, cushions, anything really that has to deal with textiles. We also do interiors. And then lastly, we are the upholstery space. We're based in Gaborone, Botswana, like I've said. And yeah, that's really what I can share about what we do.
Okay, thank you, Tsaone. We can move to Omolemo.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Go ahead, Omolemo.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, we also don't have a presentation. My apologies. Hello?
Yes, Omolemo, we hear.
Yes,
We can
but
hear you.
I will send a presentation to the email, which everyone can then see later on. What we deal in is seat cover advertising primarily, and we are now branching off to provide seat covers ideally for the automotive industry, primarily cars, the car industry, which are in the production process. So what we're trying to find a company to merge with to produce seats in Botswana for cars. And our company has been in operation since 2016, and we manufacture seat covers and now seats locally in Botswana. I'll give a further detail through an email. My apologies.
Thank you, Omolemo. I don't see if we have any more companies from Botswana. Please, if there's somebody, can you please come online to introduce your company? Anybody? Okay, it doesn't seem like we have anybody else. But from the list that we have about 12 confirmations. We have a company that is into organic fertilizer manufacturing. I hope later on they will be able to share their company profile on the email provided. We also had a company that was interested in services for audio and visuals. And then we have another company that is into agro-processing, producing juice and smoothies. We also have another company which is into producing fragrances and food flavors. They will also share their details. And then we have another company that is into manufacturing of hydraulic oil and antifreeze, all kind of motor vehicle oils for light vehicles and heavy duty vehicles. And then we have another company that is into manufacturing, agro-processing, producing jams and marmalade. So those companies will be able to share the list and the detailed profiles within the provided website, so that if there are any companies that are interested in discussing business with those companies, they can go ahead and do that. If there isn't any other company that has joined, I would think from Botswana that will be it then. We'll just be looking forward to the one-to-one engagement between our companies, not only from South Africa, but from Ghana and Guinea. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ntambo. Linda?
Thank you so much, Ashley. Thank you to all the participating companies. We have come to the end of our 2-day session now. This is the beginning of your cooperation. What we are going to do is to share the contact of all the participating companies today. We will share it to all those that are present, and also we will share it on the website, and we will send it to Ghana, Guinea, and Botswana, so that the agencies from those respective countries can share your contacts with their companies who were not able to be available today to participate in the DPE. And we would like to urge you to continue engaging with each other. The contacts will be made available to you. And then we are giving you an opportunity then to engage on your own suitable platforms, which will be not Zoom. WhatsApp is available these days, Facebook is available. So from now, we are giving it to you. It is now your responsibility to ensure that the engagements today, you make them worthwhile for you. We just want to say that this is not the end of these engagements. We will continue to engage with the countries that are present here today. And if there is anything that you would want us, to communicate, please do contact us. We are your bridge between all these countries that are here today. We will ensure that whatever you need, we make available. If there are any samples that companies are requested to send, please contact us. We will assist you in sending the samples if they are required. I think this is then to say we thank you for a fruitful session, and we would like to encourage you to keep in touch, visit the website. The presentations from yesterday are on the website already, and we are going to post the list of companies on the website as well, in as much that we are going to email to individual companies. We will also post on the website. The information is going to be available on the website, and anytime you want to access it, it will be available for you to access. Thank you so much all, and thank you to Bruce, thank you to Konati, thank you Mr. Konde, and thank you to Temo, Patrick, and Paul from Botswana, Ghana, and Guinea. Thank you so much. Asi, is there anything that you would want to add?
No, there's nothing to add from my side except expressing my gratitude to those that could participate on the session, and we're looking forward to further engagements with companies. We know this is the new normal, but we want to make things work with what we are able to do right now. So we encourage those engagements. We encourage those, just continue engaging on outside the platform, and we're looking forward to fruitful engagements with the companies. And thank you to the countries from the different African countries that could participate on the session. We appreciate the support. Thank you, Linda.
I guess this is our goodbye. If there are any questions from the past, we will consolidate them, and then we will send them for answers, and the answers will be posted on the website. Thank you so much. Thank you.